Have you ever found yourself staring at your chart, watching your usual indicators and thinking, something's just not right here? Your moving averages are lagging behind like they're stuck in traffic. Your oscillators are giving you signals so murky you might as well be trading blindfolded. This is the nightmare that 90% of traders face every single day when they're trying to get a real grip on market momentum. But what if I told you there's an indicator that tackles this problem by looking at something most tools completely ignore? Today, I'm going to show you an indicator that doesn't just tell you where the market is going, it tells you how fast it's getting there and whether it's speeding up or hitting the brakes. This is the Trend Speed Analyzer by Zyman, and it's about to change everything you thought you knew about reading market momentum. This incredible tool measures not just the direction of a trend, but its actual speed and acceleration, giving you insights that most traders can only dream of. Let me walk you through exactly how this works and how you can use it to transform your trading results. First things first, head over to TradingView. If you need to sign up, there's a link in the description. Once you're in, load up any trading security you want to analyze. I'm working with this time frame and this pair, but here's what makes this indicator so powerful. It's designed to work on any market and any time frame. Click on the Indicators button and in the search box type Trend Speed Analyzer. You're looking for the one by Zyman. Click to add it to your chart. While most people are using basic trend indicators that just show you when price crosses a line, the Trend Speed Analyzer gives you a complete three-dimensional view of what the market momentum is actually doing. Here's how this game-changing tool works. Unlike those old-school indicators that leave you guessing, this one combines three crucial components that work together like a perfectly tuned engine. The first component you'll notice is the dynamic trend line right there on your price chart. Now watch closely. This line changes color, usually green when things are looking bullish and red when they're bearish. This line actually adapts to market volatility in real time. When the market gets choppy or starts moving fast, the line expands. During those quiet consolidating period, it contracts. This means it can potentially catch trend changes much quicker than any standard moving average ever could. Next up is the speed histogram at the bottom of your chart. This is like the engine room of the entire indicator, and it's measuring something that most traders never even think about: the actual acceleration and deceleration of price movements in real time. This isn't just another momentum oscillator that tells you what already happened. This is showing you what's happening right now. The third component is the information table, and this is where things really get interesting. You can toggle this on and off in the settings, but when it's active, it gives you precise measurements comparing the current market's wave-like movements to historical patterns. It analyzes the average size of bullish and bearish waves, calculates the maximum size of those waves to spot peak momentum, and then shows you a current wave ratio. When this value goes over 1, it's telling you that the current move is stronger than historical averages. In other words, the trend might be gaining steam. The table also shows you something called dominance, which tells you whether the bulls or bears have been in control. Positive values suggest bullish dominance, while negative values point to bearish control. You can even have the indicator color code your candlesticks based on the trend for another layer of visual confirmation. Now let me show you exactly how to configure this indicator for maximum effectiveness. Double-click on the indicator and the settings panel will appear. You'll see something called maximum length, or MA length. This controls the smoothing of that dynamic trend line. The creator suggests keeping the default around 20, which provides the perfect balance between being responsive and not getting caught up in market noise. Then there's the accelerator factor or accelerator multiplier, which adjusts how sensitive the trend line is to price changes. For forex and indices, a common starting point is around 0.2. This gives you that sweet spot of sensitivity without false signals. One of the most important settings is the look-back period. This defines how far back the indicator looks to calculate all those wave statistics in the table. The default might be 100, but here's a professional tip. Increasing this to something like 150 gives a more stable baseline for comparison across different timeframes. You've got toggles to enable the table if you want to see all those statistics, and enable candles for the color-coded candlesticks. There's also a collection period setting, which helps normalize the speed values for better accuracy across different market conditions. Remember, these are starting points. The real magic happens when you experiment and find what works best for your trading style and the specific markets you're watching. But first, I want to thank our amazing community. We selected the user who helped another community member, and we're gifting them 1 free month of Flux charts, because that's how a community should work, by helping each other out. Please reach out to our email to claim your free subscription. Now, if you haven't heard about Flux charts yet, this is the platform I use every single day for my trades. It completely changed how I trade. Flux can run screeners on up to 15 tickers and timeframes at once, so instead of flipping through charts, it tells me exactly where my setups are happening. They have backtesting tools to build custom strategies and test them against years of market data in seconds, so you know if a strategy works before risking any money. Here's the best part, 90% of their indicators are completely free. Plus, you can use Flux charts even with the free version of TradingView, which is huge because you can use multiple indicators simultaneously, avoiding TradingView's 2-indicator limit. They also host daily live trading classes teaching strategies, risk management, and trading mindset. Can't join live? They have a full library of recordings. Click the link in my description and use this code to discover the fantastic promotion I got for our community. Alright, let's get back to the video. Now here's where things get really exciting. Let me show you the powerful ways to actually use this trend speed analyzer in your trading. The first approach is basic trend identification, but with a twist that most traders miss completely. You're looking at that dynamic trend line. When it's green and price is trading above it, that's your general bullish signal. Red line with price below means bearish conditions. Don't just jump in the moment the color changes or price crosses. For a precision entry on a long position, you wait for the line to turn green, price to be above it, and then here's the crucial part. You wait for the price to actually pull back to that line and show a clear rejection with a bullish candle. You're looking for that perfect bounce where the line acts as dynamic support. For short entries, it's the complete reverse. Red line, price below, then you wait for a rally up to the line from below and look for that bearish rejection candle. This approach helps you find incredibly specific entry points with much tighter risk than traditional methods. The second powerful application is assessing trend strength, and this is where that speed histogram becomes your best friend. Remember, this isn't showing you momentum like those basic oscillators everyone else is using. This is measuring the actual speed, acceleration, and deceleration of price movements. Watch what happens when that dynamic trend line is green, and you see those histogram bars getting taller and moving further away from the zero line. That's your signal that bullish momentum is accelerating. This often means big money is pushing the trend, and you want to be on the right side of that move. But here's what to watch for. If those bars start to shrink and head back towards the zero line, that's momentum decelerating. This is often your early warning system before a potential reversal, and it's information that most traders don't get until it's too late. This brings us to the third and perhaps most important application, identifying potential reversals before they fully unfold. The trend speed analyzer, particularly that histogram, gives you advance warning of these momentum shifts as they're developing. Let's say you're in a strong uptrend. Those histogram bars are tall and green, showing powerful momentum. Then suddenly you see a histogram bar that's significantly smaller than the previous one. This is your early warning system telling you that upward momentum is fading fast. The confirmation comes with the very next bar. If it actually flips color and turns red after that smaller green bar, that's often considered a strong signal that a potential reversal is in play. This is exactly when you want to consider exiting any long positions before the crowd even realizes what's happening. Don't forget about that information table either. The fluctuations in the current wave ratio values can be monitored as early indicators of possible trend reversals, giving you yet another piece of this sophisticated puzzle. If you found value in this video, please take a few seconds to leave a like and share some love in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.